Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is Thursday, November 18th. Today, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the effects of drugs, what they do to you when you get off of drugs. You know what I mean? It's awesome to get off of drugs. It's awesome to be sober. It's awesome to feel good and wake up knowing that you don't have to take something to make you feel better or make you to go to work or messes with your head or your body and makes you feel some type of way. That's awesome. You know what I mean? To have motivation just from going to sleep and waking up and being normal. You know what I mean? Being human. That's awesome. But a lot of people fail to realize that when you get off of drugs, there's always a downside of that. There's always a negative side too. Because when you high on drugs, when you get high on drugs, and after getting high on drugs so long, you don't realize you're doing something to your body. You're doing something to your mind, your mental. You're doing something. You know what I mean? It's some things are not curable. Some things are not curable, depending on what drug you took, depending on what it was cut with. You know what I mean? I know some people literally, I mean, it might sound funny, but it's real. They are stuck in space. They will never be right again. There's nothing a doctor can do for you. There's nothing nobody can do for you. I mean, you can take medicine to try to ease it or to make you think that you're going to be okay. But nah, I know some people are really stuck out there. They are out there and they're never coming back. There will never be them again. You know what I mean? And that sucks because you never know what you're taking. Don't matter what you're doing, unless you're making that drug yourself and you know what you're putting in it, you never know what you're taking. That's as simple as that. You know what I mean? My mom always used to tell me, she's like, man, you gotta be careful smoking marijuana because, you never know what it's laced with. I told my mom, I was like, listen, I'm getting it from the dispensary. You know what I mean? So I know what's in it. But before that, anybody can put anything in it. It could have made me went stupid. I had nobody to blame but myself. But you don't think about that stuff when you're getting high. You don't think about that stuff until you get sober and you actually sit back and look at people and be like, damn. And you feel sorry for them because, like, yo, you don't feel sorry for nobody when you're on drugs, when you're getting high. I mean, feeling sorry is not something you feel. But when you get clean and you get sober and you got clean time coming on your belt, you know what I mean, you start to look at things like a different perspective of life for real. I do. I don't know how other people do. But, you know what I mean, some people can be 50 years clean and still have effects of drugs they did 50 years ago. Like, the skin. Like, I got my battle scars still. When I get cold, them bitches jump out. Boom. You know what I mean? That's embarrassing when I go to work. You know what I mean? I go in cold, you feel me? You can see my old track marks, you feel me? That's embarrassing. But, you know what I mean? I can put all the cocoa butter I want on them. They're not going to go away. You know what I mean? That's the first time around, they went away. The second time around, man, listen. I'm scarred for life. Those are my battle scars. That reminder to me that I don't want to go down that road no more. I don't want to wear long sleeves in the summertime. I don't want to look like, you feel me, like that shit no more. Hell no. You know what I mean? I like the way I'm starting to look. But it also affects your teeth. See my teeth? Drugs does that. That's what drugs do. And there's so many people's teeth, man. It depends on what drug you did again, really. Dope maybe might not do it, but others, they will mess your gums up. Bad. Now, that's a defect of myself. That's something that you can fix. With dentures, I ain't getting no dentures. I ain't old enough for no dentures. But you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is, it's real. People don't think about that when they're doing drugs. They just don't. You know what I mean? It also affects your mental to a whole different level. Some people go through, like, I don't even know what to call it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counselor or a therapist. I can't tell you what it's called. But I know plenty of people that go through it. It messes with your head to a whole nother level. You don't even really know what drugs do to you for real. People out here doing meth or Molly or heroin, you feel me? They cut it with anything and everything. Especially meth. It's made out of gasoline. You putting gasoline in your system. Yeah, you might eat it, think you be good or snorting it. It takes away your cartilage in your nose. After you snort enough pills, it takes away your cartilage in your nose. You feel me? Like, yo, the cartilage is there for a reason. We got stuff in our body for a reason. But once we do drugs and it gets taken out of our system, I'm saying, what are we taking away? Something that helps us from getting diseases, helps us from getting colds, I mean, all that goes out the window. We don't think about that when we get high. We don't think about that stuff. You know what I mean? It fucks up with your sleep. When you're first coming off of drugs, yeah, you know, that's understandable for people that have been up for days at a time. You know what I mean? It fucks with your appetite, your sleep, the way you look. Yeah, that's stuff that changes. But I'm talking about stuff that don't change. You know what I mean? Once you lose your teeth, they don't grow back. You know what I mean? You gotta get dentures and implants, or just go Gumby on them. You know what I mean? Have no teeth. That really fucks with you. Some you catch diseases. Hep C is the biggest thing out here. People using IVs. Hep C. You know what I mean? No matter who you are, no matter if you use a goddamn needle, it's more likely you got Hep C, and that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? So many people want to be better than somebody else. Listen, that's how it goes. That's curable. But then there's diseases that you catch that aren't curable. I mean, and I feel bad for them people. But that's how it is. When you out here doing drugs, a lot of times you see females out here prostituting, get drugs. They'll sleep with anybody. Man, the guy might have AIDS. They don't care. They sleep with him still. They get that money. That's sad. That's pathetic. But at the same time, we in the madness, as they call out here, we call where I come from a struggle. But out here, it's a madness. It's life. When you're going through that bullshit, when you're going through the epidemic, you experience things that other people don't experience. But we don't look at the aftermath of what's going on. You know what I mean? It really messes with our body. It really messes with our body. Some things you can fix and some things you can't fix. And I just want to let that be known. Because, you know what I mean? Especially for all the newcomers to life, all the kids, you know what I mean? If any kid ever sees this video, just think about it. Do you want to have marks on your skin? Do you want to start going blind because you did the wrong drug, put it in your neck or something? You want to go mentally dumb because there are people out there, and that's not making fun of them. That's being real. You know what I mean? There's people out here that can't do nothing to come back because they did a drug that messed up their hair so bad. They stuck in space. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. Y'all have a blessed day.